Now, look at the mechanics of the debate. So, this is around 48, 49, so on. So, the Pharaoh is debating these people and he says, wait, who is this God of yours? And they say, this is our God that has created everything. And the Pharaoh says, oh, really? So, how about all these generations of past? You know, we have a way of doing things in this country. We have a style of living. We have our way. And our way goes back centuries. And so you're coming now today to tell us we're doing things the wrong way? So how about that? And Moses' response, as communicated by the Quran, not the Bible, is amazing. He says, that's up to God. This is 52. قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى. Nothing is overlooked by God, but it's up to God. I'm not here to tell you what's going to happen, what the judgment is about the past generations. I'm here to tell you that what is going on right now is intolerable, oppressive, and unjust. Now, again, because our predecessors took the Quran far more seriously than us, Muslim scholars paused and said, the Quran spends time to tell the Prophet ﷺ about this debate. Why? Why tell the Prophet knows what debates are. The Prophet is living debates night and day with the kuffar of Mecca. So why does Allah spend time to tell the Prophet, Moses said, the Pharaoh said, Moses said? Look at this passage. And again, unfortunately, I'll do it first in Arabic and then paraphrase it. لما دعاه إلى الله تعالى لم يشتغل معه بالبطش والإيذاء بل خرج معه في المناظرة لما أنه لو شرع أولا في الإيذاء لنسب إلى الجهل والسفاهة فاستنكف من ذلك وشرع أولا في المناظرة وذلك يدل على أن السفاهة من غير الحجة شيء ما كان يرتضيه حتى فرعون مع كمال جهله وكفره فكيف يليق ذلك بمن يدعي الإسلام والعلم ثم إن فرعون لما سأل موسى عليه السلام عن ذلك قبل موسى ذلك السؤال واشتغل بإقامة الدلائل على وجود الصانع وذلك يدل على فساد التقليد ويدل أيضا على فساد قول التعليمية الذين يقولون نستفيد معرفة الإله من قول الرسول لأن موسى عليه السلام اعترفها هنا بأن معرفة الله تعالى يجب أن تكون مقدمة على معرفة الرسول وتدل على فساد قول الحشوية الذين يقولون نستفيد معرفة الله والدين من الكتاب والسنة. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This was written in the 12th century AD. And what it's saying is that, look, Allah is telling us about the debate because here there is a principle. that only the weak avoid debate and resort to force right away. Only those who have no evidence and have no logic and have no rational capacity, that even Pharaoh understood, Pharaoh, as arrogant and unjust as he was, understood that he can't just resort to violence right away because it would look bad. It would look like he has no evidence and has no logic. So, if it is unbecoming of the Pharaoh to resort to oppression right away, how about Muslims? Then it says, and then in our age, there are those that are known as a Ta'limiyya. This is a sect that has died but is still alive. It's still alive among the Wahhabis and Salafis. It died in name only. A Ta'limiyya said, the only way that we know that Allah exists is because the Prophet said so. Don't think about the existence of Allah through rational means or any other means other than just obey the Prophet. But not only are the Ta'limiyya wrong, but he goes even further and says the Hashawiyya are wrong. Why? Because the Hashawiyya said, we only know what Allah is and what religion is from the Quran and Sunnah. You should never think beyond the Quran and Sunnah. The Hashawiyya said, معرفة الله والدين من الكتاب والسنة. That if you say to the Hashawiyya, I have a question, well, how do we know that Allah is this? He says, Astaghfirullah, Quran says this, Sunnah says this, then that's your answer. That's a Hashawiyya. Or why in Islam do we do this or do that? Say because of the Quran and Sunnah. That's it. The amazing thing is, are these our ancestors? Could you have imagined that the day would come where the vast majority of Muslims today in the modern age are Hashawiyya? We're all Hashawiyya. We just don't know it. The reason that the upholding of the principle of evidence and proof, you're not going to strong arm people into belief. You can't pull things like, well, you just have to obey the Quran and Sunnah and that's it. Don't use your brain. Al-Razi, who wrote these words, who, by the way, Al-Razi was very much an anti-Mu'tazili, because of the ignorant people who say, oh, because Razi was Mu'tazili. It's as far from Mu'tazili as you get. But the Hashawiyya was never mainstream Islam until our modern age. All the people that you hear that tell you, don't think, don't ask, don't think, just Quran and Sunnah, that's your answer, they're all Hashawiyya. They don't even reach to the point of being at least Ta'limiyya, which is a little bit elevated than Hashawiyya.